Hello everybody, this is Breezetown. My name is Sebastian. Today we're playing the test. New game. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want to stop? Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche.
Make sure you sit up.
Okay.
I'm just seeing like your chair. I don't want you in the box. Like, cut off your chin.
Okay. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Alright. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? I see.
You can't copy me.
I'm not. Yes. Do you believe everyone should always be treated equally? Yes and no. I kind of agree with what you said earlier.
I made a really good point.
Just because...
See, I'm going to persuade like too many of your answers.
Just because one person needs glasses doesn't mean you should get everybody glasses.
You can't use my
like you said. What? It makes sense.
It's not an original idea now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll say no.
No, you don't have to change your answer.
I was gonna say no anyways.
Oh, okay.
That's what you were
answer?
talking
I
about.
don't remember. I thought you were purposely trying to be different than me.
No. I will be in some aspects, but...
Purposefully different?
Well, no, like, I mean,
You're just different.
I'm just different, but some things I agree with what you said.
Okay.
Have you ever invented anything? I made my own language once. Or alphabet.
Fabulous.
In high school. Sure. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? I would hope so. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? I don't think so. I feel like I'm too eager to trust people sometimes.
I'm not sure.
Would you be alright with living alone forever? Part of me says yes, but I feel like no.
I feel like we've talked about that though.
Yeah.
And you're like, my ideal world would be like alone.
Maybe. Nah, but I feel like I get lonely.
Really?
Huh?
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
So no, I wouldn't be alright with that. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? I try to, but always probably not. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? Yes.
It's a hard one.
Do you like the color blue more than the color black? I don't think so. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Of course. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Sure. Are you afraid of spiders? I'm working on it, but yes. I'm working on it. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Why not? Would you consider yourself to be fat? Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nowadays. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? No, I would not. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? No. Like, maybe life. If life could be temporarily frozen.
Well, you're
Or, like,
able
time.
to interpret it however you would like.
But, like, ask if you ever wish you could be temporarily frozen.
So, like, if you just need a long nap, I guess.
Yeah. I would say no. It's all very interesting. Did you realize the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? Not really. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? If I'm paying attention. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Not really. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yeah. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? I am not aware. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? I don't feel like they've got really strange.
No, not until later.
Would you consider yourself captivated? Sure. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? I want to say yes, but
Why do you want to say yes?
because
you wish you were brave?
yeah, I guess I wish I was more brave.
But are you brave to begin with?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think in the right circumstances, but
But
usually no. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? I would like to say so.
you're so modest.
Or think so. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No, I have not. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Not really. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? No. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? I think so. To an extent.
Maybe to an extent.
Do most humans annoy you? I wouldn't say most.
I feel like you're checking with me. Are you? Maybe?
Maybe looking for feedback. I feel like I gave you more feedback. Do you prefer animals to people? Not really.
Really?
Like, in some instances, yeah, but, like, for the most part. Do you believe in magic?
Do you believe in magic?
I think you'll demonetize us if you sing. I don't know if you're allowed to sing stuff.
Not monetized.
I know. Well, like, later on.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to sing. Huh?
We'll get through it. That was it.
Okay.
That was my only singing.
Okay.
Just what it made me think of.
I'm sorry. Do you believe in magic? I feel like in some ways, like, I feel like the universe has its own magic, I guess. Like, magic in numbers and coincidences and...
What do you mean magic in numbers? What does that mean?
Like, I guess in math in general, like...
Math is magic?
Kinda.
Is that what you're implying?
I don't know. Like, everything is math.
A science math wizard?
What? Is science math wizard? Is that what you said?
I said science math wizard? As a title.
Science math wizard.
Yeah, that's his title.
I would say yes. Do you believe in God or in the existence of some form of higher power? Some form. Not sure what it is, but sure. Do you fear death? I think most people do. And if they don't,
Fearless.
if they say they're not, they're in denial.
Lying.
Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? No.
Better watch yourself.
Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? No.
No.
If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me?
Better believe it.
Yep.
Got my binoculars.
Have you wondered who I am? Maybe a little bit. Have you had shivers at any point during the session? No.
No pea shivers.
No pea shivers.
I'm watching you.
Okay. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes. Have you considered quitting the session early? No. Do you drink water every day? I try to.
We're so dehydrated.
Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes. I probably eat too much. Too much. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? I'm sure there's a possibility. Are you wondering what they are? A little. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No. Is your favorite number 7? I think it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all the numbers, 7.
Between like 3 and 7.
I like 3 a lot.
Yeah. 3's just
3
a
and
good
97.
number. But I just really like the number 7. Actually, I really like the number 5 too.
Huh. I like the number 97.
You love the number 97?
Yeah. It's 3 away from 100.
I'll say yes. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah. That makes sense. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No, I do not agree, because anything can be compared to anything.
Cheater!
What do you mean?
Because that's what I said.
That's what I agree with you, and I think the same thing. Venus is sometimes referred to as a morning star. Did you know that? Yeah. After I learned it earlier.
Shut your mouth.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? I say yeah. But, well... No, I guess not. There's just some shitty people out there that are worth trying to change. So, no. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? I think generally, yeah. Like, I mean, of course, there's like physics things that you can't break. Like, you can't break the laws of physics, but I think if you put your mind to a goal, and yes, I actually accidentally pressed yes, so yes. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? I don't think so. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Yeah. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? I did not. Do you wish to be loved? I feel like I am, and I enjoy it. Have you ever felt hated? Yeah. Do you have any addictions? Maybe a slight alcohol addiction, to be honest. But not debilitating. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Do you enjoy loud music? Sometimes. Do you like to dance? Not really. Would you consider yourself normal? I don't think so. But, like, I'm not too far off from people, from, like, the average person. What do you think? You don't think I'm normal, or do you think I'm normal?
No.
Oh, I'm not normal, okay. Then no.
But I honestly don't feel like I know someone who is,
Yeah.
like, normal.
Yeah.
Like, what is normal? Is relative.
It is pretty relative. Do you love your parents? Yes. Have you ever been lied to? I'm sure I have.
From your parents?
From my parents. Do you get angry often? I used to. I feel like I try not to anymore. Huh?
So you don't now, though?
Not really anymore. Do you hold grudges? No. Have you ever forgiven someone? Of course. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done but still did it anyway? Of course. Have you ever lied? Yes. Have you ever cheated on a test? I feel like my anxiety wouldn't let me cheat on a test.
Out of fear of consequence?
Out of fear of consequence. Oh, I think I accidentally pressed yes. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No, I do not. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? I feel like I've thought about it, but I think I like being at the level of consciousness that I am, so...
I don't know. Murphy is pretty conscious. Murphy knows what's going on.
She kind of is. I guess, yeah, I probably wanted to be a cat or a dog at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And just be lazy all the time.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Do you believe you have psychic powers? I don't really think so. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, but I think I've heard one
That's
before.
debatable. I will never forget that picture that you showed me.
Oh, yeah.
With that guy in the TV.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Still don't understand it.
I guess I've seen pictures
I don't know if that counts.
of ghosts.
I don't know if that's
Yeah, so no.
asking. I guess it's up to your scenario.
Yeah. Do you dream often? Yes. Do you have nightmares often? Not too often. I have not. Do you suffer anxiety attacks? I have.
Not currently.
Not currently. It comes in like waves.
I know, but probably not in the last 3 months.
Yeah,
or 6
not
months,
recently.
Honestly. I feel like since we moved here.
But I'll still say yes because I have. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Do you exercise often, stay active? Not as much as I should. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? As far as like a whole food, like, not that I really know of. Like, I don't like tomatoes too much.
But you don't despise them.
But,
you don't eat a
yeah.
tomato.
I guess, I mean, I pretty much eat everything. So no. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yeah. Unfortunately. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Of course. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No, I would not. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? No, not really. Or, like, I feel like I used to when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. No. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied somebody else? Yeah. Not in high school. I feel like elementary school and like middle school bullying is different than high school bullying. Still regret whatever I did to whoever, but I'm sure I did it. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yes. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? I'm sure I do. Unintentionally. Do you find space fascinating and terrifying? Would you consider yourself to be an artist? I would like to think so. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I want to be, but I'm not always, because I'm bad at communicating. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Extremely. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous/egregious crime? I don't think so. Do you believe in perfection? No. I don't think it's really a thing. Like, not in anything. Especially not in nature. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. I stole a pack of gum when I was like 6 from a grocery store. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Probably, but it has to be the right circumstance, like self-defense or something, or like it's kind of like the last thing I have to do to survive. And even in most cases, if my survival isn't worth it, I don't know. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I feel like I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to make a big deal. I would just try to like do as much as I can in that last day, and maybe like write a note or a letter at least to say like, hey, this is what happened. So no. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to somebody? Yeah. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Sure, why not? Do you know who I am? Nope. Well, I know who you are. It's hard to believe. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? I don't know if I would scream. I would definitely have some sort of reaction.
I can't picture you screaming.
Yeah, I can't picture myself screaming at all. No. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? I would say yes. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? I try to be. Not always, but yeah. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Not really. I think in my head I am a little bit, but I guess not. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Not really. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Sometimes. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? I have before, and I guess I wouldn't do it again, so no. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yeah. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? I think maybe a little bit sometimes, but like I'm not. I guess definitely not when somebody's looking. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yes. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Not really. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? I feel like I have, yeah. You ever dream about being naked in public? Not really. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Of course. Do you like being in the center of attention? Not typically. Do you feel like something is always watching you? No. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Of course. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? No. Have you ever punched a nun? No. Like, who says yes?
Someone who's punched a nun.
Somebody who's punched a nun, I guess. Do you like dogs better than cats? Yeah. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No. I like to read, but it's just so much easier to watch a movie, I guess. I don't know. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? I feel like I have. When we went to that Tesseract concert, I couldn't act right. Because I was so excited.
I couldn't act right.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'd say so. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Honestly, kind of, yeah.
You can be honest.
Yeah. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. No. Did you laugh? Yes. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? Yeah, in my head. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No. I don't know who would be eager about that, but...
I don't know, just to like check the box and say...
Just to cross it off the list. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? I don't think so. I'd like to think not, but... Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Do you masturbate frequently? Yeah. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? Yeah. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? You know, slightly, yeah. Is your mouth dry? No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No, it does not. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I would like to, but I don't. Are you poor with money management? I can be. I feel like if I need to be good at it, I am. But I guess then...
I feel like you're out of practice.
I'm at... Yeah. I'll say yeah.
You don't even check your bank account.
I know. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. 69!
How old are you?
Apparently I'm 12. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment.
Choose! You're drawn to it. Go!
Black. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this moment. Toxic. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you.
One! It's the same question.
Okay. Celestial. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with. Okay.
It's not a choice.
Intellect.
Just, you're drawn.
Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Yes. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Yes. Afghanistan.
You're so dramatic.
Do you enjoy coffee? Very much. Do you believe in demons? In one form or another. Do you believe in angels? In one form or another. Are you afraid of sharks? Yeah. Do you prefer baths over showers? No.
I don't think I've ever seen you take a bath.
I don't think I have
When's
since
the
we've been
last time
together.
you took a bath?
Probably when I was like, actually, maybe not that. Like within the last 5 years, maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you a headaches? No. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few minutes ago? No, I didn't. That's fortunate. Okay. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Sometimes. I feel like my mom's yelling is like burned into my head, and sometimes I hear it
I was thinking
when I'm listening to music.
I know. I thought you were gonna say that about me though.
Oh no.
Probably like, yeah, I hear Tessa yelling at me a lot.
Last night I almost
Sounds
freaked
like-
out because when I was falling asleep, I think I had an auditory hallucination, and I thought I heard somebody. I thought I heard some like guy yell,
It's possible. People are loud outside.
but it was like big and echoey,
Oh, that's scary.
but like it sounded real.
Sometimes that happens to me if like I'm having a dream,
Yeah.
and then like sometimes you know when like the TV's on and you're having a dream, and then they start like crossing over, and like things that are happening in the TV go into your dream.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that happens with like auditory things.
Yeah. Especially like right in that state between like dreaming and being awake. So yeah. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Usually because I did it myself. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? No. I'm glad, because that would scare the shit out of me. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Nope. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? No. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. I'm glad I have not experienced that, because that sounds fucking terrifying. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? I'd say yeah.
I thought it was like red or black.
If I had to choose, I like all colors, but
Which one is your favorite?
Absolute favorite?
Yes. If you could pick a t-shirt to wear, a sweatshirt, what color would you want it to be? Could you wear it every day?
I feel like lately my favorite color has been purple.
Really?
Yeah.
You own nothing purple, so
I know I don't have anything purple, but I like the color purple.
Okay.
Say no, not right now. It's not green.
I'm glad we were able to process that.
Are you attracted to a family member? No. If you won the lottery. If you won the lottery. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? No, yeah.
You greedy bitch. No.
If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Yeah. Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? I've wondered about it, but
really, is that a common thing that people?
That's one of my fears in life.
Is going to prison.
Is going to prison. I don't think I'll ever go, but like I always.
I don't think I'll ever.
I'm afraid of just
I'll
like
ever visit, but,
you know the wrong circumstances come about, and like later on in life I could be in prison.
But that's something you wonder about. Really?
That's something I wonder about because I'm afraid of it.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I think I would be afraid, so I choose not to wonder about it.
Yeah. Like, I wonder what it would like to be bit by a spider. I don't like to think about it, but...
Oh. Why is that? Oh, it's giving me a shiver.
So yeah. Do you like fishing? No. I have a small attention span. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? I feel like that kind of goes along with not liking fishing because I have a small attention span, but I feel like I also like camping because of the moments you get to have and like...
I think you like camping, and I think you would go more if you didn't have to direct me along.
Yeah. So yeah, I like camping. Do you like guns? There are certain things I like about them and certain things I don't like about them. I'd say generally no. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? I don't really know what that means. I don't think so.
Just think of like American Dad.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But like to a lesser degree, that's a really extreme example.
Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Not really. They're just balls. They're just balls in your face.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
Balls in your face.
Is that what are you sticking with that?
Yeah, they're balls in your face.
And you just keep, hold on to it.
Do you always keep your promises? No. I feel like I make more promises to myself than to anybody else, and I always break them.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, I've done good with some things.
Oh, stick with it. Come on, commit.
No. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Yeah. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Of course.
Why do you say of course like it's like a given?
Like...
You're so matter of fact about these answers.
Sometimes.
Of course. Don't you like being drunk?
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I always thought it was weird because I think I just grew up in the kind of household where it was just common.
It is, yeah.
And like commonly enjoyed.
Yeah.
So when I hear people like don't like it, I'm like, what? Do you like tattoos? Yes. Do you enjoy being high in any form? In certain forms, yes. Do you believe you have a soul? Yeah, I think so. Did you cry this week? No. I don't cry often enough. Are you upset with someone right now? Not really. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? No.
Who do you talk to daily?
I talk to you daily.
That's it.
That's it. Do you understand how this works yet? I think so. If you answer questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering questions. It's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. You're wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered. I'm only wondering because of this question. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this test is just a byproduct of his intention, would you believe that? No, I would not. You're afraid of being abandoned. I feel like, yeah, I've got some abandonment issues. Yeah. You're afraid of dying alone. Yeah, I think so. I'd be afraid to die and nobody be around to, like, see me off, I guess.
See you off?
Yeah. To say goodbye.
It's so sad. The way you said it.
Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Not murdered, but, like, I don't know. I feel like death can happen in so many ways. I guess no, since not murdered, but I mean, I guess that could happen. Yeah, sure. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Not always, but there are, like, random times where I'm like, what if somebody just walked into this room right now and tried to attack me? But yeah, not always.
I feel like that's like that thing where, like, I always, like, prepare in my head, like, the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like, when we were sleeping at night, and, like, I think I hear a noise, I'm like, what would I do?
Yeah.
I would move you off the bed, I'd pick up the mattress, I'd put it in front of the door, and I'd protect myself. I have a plan.
Do you feel like I know you yet? Maybe. Sure. Answered a lot of questions. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. I think we have enough information about you, whether you skip questions, answer honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly. I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you.
I'm interested to know if you get the same word or not.
Yeah. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. If anyone has been put in a box in this lifetime, it's you. And that just isn't a feasible thing to do with someone such as yourself. I think you know that too. You don't belong in a box, you belong on a pedestal because you are magnificent whether you understand it, realize it, or even accept it. You might not like to think of yourself in that way for the fear of sounding or even feeling arrogant, but let's be real here. People look at you and your first thought is negative. You get uncomfortable. They're not looking at you for the reasons you think. They're admiring you. They're even somewhat intimidated.
You're not intimidating.
I'm not intimidating.
But maybe
but
they're admiring you. I don't know.
You give off such a powerful aura about you that people straight up don't know how to handle your presence. They can even appear a bit standoffish at times, but that's not because they don't want to know you.
Maybe you're not the awkward one. Maybe everyone else is awkward around you because they don't know what to do in your presence.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
I'm generally very awkward, though. They just don't know how to act around you. I don't know how to act around anybody. You're not like other people. You think it's a problem with you, but it isn't. It's the power to be admired, though it's often misunderstood. Unfortunately, it's often misunderstood even by you.
See? Even you don't understand.
You need to understand that no matter what you do, not everyone is going to comprehend who you are and what you're capable of, both good and bad. You will, however, find someone who you can open up to completely because they will be that special key to unlock the gate you keep so guarded. You need to do your best to open up, though. Make yourself a bit more accessible. Give people an opportunity to get to know you. They'd absolutely love what they see and hear.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm generally
Takes
pretty
some
closed
effort.
off.
I know. It takes some effort.
Yeah. You need to build some confidence or simply fake it. They won't know the difference, trust me. Good, because
Good.
I'm missing in the confidence department. One thing you do need to be careful of, however, is trusting what people say and taking it to heart when it's negative. People who don't like you for whatever reason don't dislike you because there's something wrong with you. They dislike you because there's something wrong with them. No one who truly got to know you could ever dislike someone so astonishingly in depth as you. Oh. One thing you need to realize is that you might not be as good as some people say you are, but you're definitely not as bad as people say you are either.
You might not be as good, but you're definitely not the worst. So.
It's important to live at a healthy medium. If you don't understand yet, one day, very soon you will. Your secret word is justice.
Mm.
Remember this word. This will come in handy.
I like that we got different words.
Yeah.
Feels like there's a variety.
That was interesting. I wouldn't say I have a very powerful aura.
I think you could.
I think I could if I was confident. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising, the test Final Revelation, and the testing chamber on Steam if you'd enjoy this installment. You can also find the Journey series in the Advisor series, which we'd encourage everyone to try. If you'd like to support us further or try our other games, you can find a link to our titles on the title screen of this game under the section Our Other Games. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Cute. I did it.
You did it. That was it. Great job. Pat yourself on the back.
Great job. Alright. Now I have to say bye to the camera. It's going to be awkward.
You do. So say goodbye.
Okay. Bye, camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks. This has been Breezetown. Hope to see you next time.
Thanks. This has been Breezetown. I'm Sebastian. Hope to see you next time.
Now end it.
Like and subscribe for more.
Hit that like and subscribe button. Oh my god, I hate everything.
Like and subscribe for more.
Stop. Just end it. End.
Okay, bye.